Saturday. What's it? The 26th.
Yep.
Saturday at Jokers in Tri-Cities in Richland.
Yep.
And from now on, we're just going to fuck around. This is Michael Harrison, the headliner.
Yep.
And then Sean Fitzsimmons, our feature act. And I met Michael. We'd go to Michael first because I've known Michael longer. I've known Mike for a long time. Michael, it's kind of a creepy story how we met.
Very creepy, man.
He was a young man.
Yep.
Early 20s.
Just saying young man is creepy.
For me, anyway.
Yeah, young man is the new wet. It's just gross.
I picked him up on a street corner in Edmonton. True story.
Okay.
True story.
I mean,
yeah.
we were supposed to meet, right?
Yeah,
I was opening for him, which also sounds awful. There's nothing that sounds good about any of this. But yes, I was your opener for a room, and I also didn't have a car, so you picked me up so I could get a ride to the show.
That's right. And look at you now. And that was what? How old are you now? Do you mind saying?
Yes.
You do?
I'm 500.
No, you haven't changed, man. You look the same, dude.
Really?
You look the same, yeah.
Same with you.
No bullshit.
Yeah. You do. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, not the hair. Now you have
hair's
longer
a little
hair.
longer, yeah.
Guy used to be clean cut. Now he's in his Carlin years.
Right, that's right.
Right?
That's right. No, I don't give a shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's it,
Exactly.
man.
And
We're all
then
gonna die. What's the difference, right? What is the fucking difference?
Right? Of course. Sorry.
So you were like 23. I don't know how old you
Oh,
are now.
Yeah,
but
I'm 37.
you're 37.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were in your early 20s. So
Right.
anyway, yeah. So yeah, you've done a lot of shit since then. And then Sean Fitzsimmons, I just met last night.
On a street corner.
On a street corner.
This guy has a history
in Kennewick. He had
looking for young men on street corners.
No, he was looking for wounded beavers.
I just let him know that his view is Columbia Park, where the beaver assault happened. The infamous beaver assault.
Yeah, which I have never heard of, and I live in Kennewick. And you showed me that it was on a Newsweek site,
Yeah.
which is a legitimate site, and yeah, go ahead.
It
Go ahead.
happened. It happened.
Yeah. And then he gets in the car this
I
morning.
love it you guys didn't tell what happened, and you just expect still everyone.
Go. You want to tell him?
Oh yeah.
Am I on a
I've actually
podcast? Is this actually going out,
I've
or
still got the
what?
story pulled up.
Yeah.
Or is this just a secret video for Leif to be like, look at me talk to young men?
Oh yeah, remember when I picked up Michael Harrison? Oh,
Yeah, I
God,
know.
damn, that was hot.
Why did I hear the door lock?
Yeah.
A Washington man is accused of having sex with an injured beaver that a woman was attempting to save. It starts dark. Kennewick Police Department.
Starts dark. Yeah.
Kennewick Police Department said in a statement that officers responded to Columbia Park late in the evening on Labor Day for a report of a transient male having sexual contact with a wild animal.
Transient.
I think this explains a lot of the story. They detained Richard Martin Delp, 35, who was also found in possession of suspected methamphetamine.
That might have. Yeah.
I think
Yummy.
that was the contributing factor there.
Yeah, methamphetamine is like Viagra for fucking beavers.
Oh yeah,
Gets you going.
I think every beaver assault.
I can't believe I've lived here 2 years and never heard that story.
Yeah, when you look at this, he's got this beautiful view of the scene.
That naked guy.
Columbia Park. Yeah. Yeah, Columbia Park. Anyway,
What a
so
beautiful place to assault a beaver.
So
That is actually sort of interesting, just because like I thought it was always like you guys always make fun of like Iowa for like humping sheep and stuff, but guess what? You guys are all beaver bangers.
Well, the Oregon's supposed to be the beaver state, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
That would make more sense though.
It
just
would
to
make-
disrespect your neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
what we do to your beavers. I bet. Did anyone check the license plate on that beaver? Maybe it was from Oregon. Who knows?
So Matt,
Or license plate. I meant license. That driver's license.
Sean gets in the car this morning, and I referred to him as Matt Foley, and he said,
Nick.
"Oh, Nick Foley." Yeah, I think.
Mankind, right?
Yeah, Mankind.
No,
Yeah, Nick Foley.
no.
Somebody
Chris
else-
Farley's popular Saturday Night Live motivational
Hey,
therapy
I just love
character.
That's right. That is right.
I just love the expression on your face that is not a compliment.
Yeah.
I love Nick Foley though, man.
He was a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mankind, but like you said, it's a generational thing.
Yeah,
man.
so I knew him as Mankind. I guess before that he was Cactus Jack, right?
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he switched his title a couple of times.
Okay.
I think he was even something else too.
So yeah, we're talking fighting because this dude is a professional fighter.
Used to fight.
Not just a comic, but yeah, used to fight. And what's your record?
7-12.
7-12, and that was MMA, right?
Yes, mixed martial arts.
Right. And I boxed. I told you I boxed,
That's
and my
very cool.
record is 0-2, so I have fewer losses than you. I
Yeah,
just
hell
want
yeah, you do. Yeah.
I'm Canadian. I hug.
You know what? There's two ways of looking at that.
Well, you play hockey, man. You got to get into. That's fighting.
That's
Yeah.
true, but all we do is like we pull the fucking what is it, shirt over a person's head and then feed him uppercuts, right? So if a shirtless guy comes up to me, I don't know what to do anymore.
Right.
That's
why
sort
people
of my
always
own
take their
strategy.
shirts off, right?
Yeah, and then you're like, that's how you fight Canadian. Just don't wear a shirt. And then we're
Yeah.
like, oh no, I don't know what my strategy is.
That always gets me, man. When you see these YouTube videos, guys want to fight and they take their shirts off. It's like, what's the point?
Ah,
No, it's not that.
It's
No.
a Canadian defense.
It's a Canadian defense.
Yeah, of course, right?
Just
Yeah.
making sure you're not a Canuck.
Of course,
Right.
man. Those hockey fights are great. But yeah, I've been on the receiving end where someone jerseyed me and then just feeds me because you can't do
Right,
anything.
right.
You're caught in
Yeah.
a jersey.
Right.
Friggin' awesome. But yeah, on a beach, we're useless. We can't
Yeah.
fight anyone on a beach.
Noted. Noted.
Oh,
That was
okay,
a lot
I
of
think
breathing.
I think we're pretty much done.
Okay.
I'm spent.
Okay. I'm
All
on.
right.
Where are you going from here, Mike?
After this,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Portland for a few days, then I'm headlining Seattle next weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Don't promote any other clubs.
What, really?
No, I don't care. Where are you working in Seattle?
Club Comedy. Please come see me in Seattle next weekend at Club Comedy.
I didn't even know there was a Club Comedy. Is that the old Giggles or?
I don't know.
I don't either, man. I've lost touch.
I think it's a different club. I
I've
think
lost
it's a
touch.
brand new one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's been around for like 2-3 years, but it's a great club.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
All right. Good. Yeah. Come go see Mike there.
Definitely.
See him at Joker's tonight. See him in Seattle at Club Comedy. How about you?
Compare my sets.
What?
Compare my sets.
Yeah. Compare yourself.
Right, watch
By the
both.
way, Matt. By the way, you were talking about your new stuff. I love your new stuff, man.
Aw.
I am not kidding.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that last night. I enjoyed your set too.
Oh,
But
thank you so much.
yeah, but he told me he had new stuff, and I'm going, oh, okay, I want to see the new stuff, and it was like, fucking A, yeah. I've never seen your set before, so I enjoyed yours too, but I don't know if it's new or not.
Some of it newer, some of it
Right.
a little bit older.
Yeah.
Kind of mix
Yeah.
match. But yeah, it's always nice when that new stuff hits, right, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
All the time.
the church,
I'd kill
the
it.
church stuff, I particularly liked, and they got a little quiet on it. That was the only part where they got quiet.
I know.
but it was real. It was too real.
Yeah, and I didn't stop.
Yeah, and you
Just
didn't,
like a
And-
priest.
and you
Yeah,
didn't
lean into it.
stop, and you didn't stop. I admire that.
Well, it's not
I
that.
admire
I
that.
mean, I know that bit works, right?
Well,
so
right,
that
right.
bit I've had for like, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't care anymore what anyone thinks about it. 'cause
No,
it's
no,
like,
no. You got to do that, right?
I feel strong about it. That's the best, watching a comic commit to a bit, even if
Right,
the audience doesn't
that's
like
right,
it. That's
that's
actually my
right.
favorite
Lean
parts of
into
the
it
set.
harder.
Yep.
You know?
We're talking about Norm Macdonald, right?
Oh,
Talking-
he's the king of that.
the king of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll commit to something that is totally tanking, and then he'll just
Absolutely.
try to do 20 more minutes on it for some
right,
reason.
right.
He's totally for it. You
Right.
know.
I love that. Did I ask you where you're going to be next?
I'm in Vegas for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
all
got my show on Fremont Street.
right. Okay.
Wait, what's your guys' favorite Norm Macdonald jokes?
Well, I just told you mine. One of mine.
Well, the camera's not.
Oh,
it
okay.
captures
Well,
nothing. What are you
it's the one.
talking
It's
about?
the one about the priest checking into the hotel, and he asks.
All right, now say it. Do the whole
and,
thing.
and he asks the desk clerk. He says, "I assume the porn channel is disabled." And the desk clerk looks at him and says, "No, we show normal porn. You fucking freak." Okay, what's yours?
I mean, so many of them. So
Yeah.
many. Like, oh my God. One that was like, what was it? I mean, I love the one where he talks about killing. What he'd do if he was going to try to kill a person, right? And he talks about stalking a woman and then showing like some cheese sandwiches and getting her a
Oh,
van.
right. He's got
Right.
a van full of cheese sandwiches.
I
By the way,
know.
you don't have to have cheese sandwiches in the van.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's like there's this one part that he plays off that's super dark, but then plays it so casual and plays it off. And he's like, and it's the moment where he kills her in the joke where he's like, then you take her to a shed and you do that thing where you feel like God. You're like, wow. I was dolphin laughing when I first heard that. I was just cracking up. I love that whole bit. That whole bit kills me. Kills me. Yeah. He has so many. I also love, like, he had that one interview with Jon Stewart where the crocodile hunter died. And so he's like, 30-some years old, that's a ripe age for a crocodile hunter, right? Dying. Got to feel bad, though, for the stingrays. You know, you got to feel bad for the crocodiles. The stingray killed them. They're probably like, who got him? Was it Ben? It's like, nah, some fruity fish. You know? It's like, that whole thing I thought was brilliant. And then, Stewart just cracking down.
Just go on and on, man.
I love Norm Macdonald.
I can't remember my own jokes. I have CTE. That's a real thing.
Oh, that's right. What, from fighting?
Yeah.
From fighting, yeah. No, I got to be careful about that too, man. I spar with my coach, and I fucking get a headache, and I'm going, should I really be doing this?
Yeah, just do mitt work, just drill. You'd getting hit in the head. Even a little bit has an effect.
Yeah.
And I think it has more of an effect the older we are when we're getting hit.
Yeah. Well, what are you saying? I'm old.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, man.
Well, I called you Nick Foley.
I am too, man.
Called you Nick Foley.
I am too, man.
Another Norm Macdonald joke I love is where he's talking about the word ID. He's like, ID, I stands for I, and D stands for identification.
Right.
Yeah, that D's really doing the most of the work, I think, out of that abbreviation, right?
Right.
So, friggin' love that one. Oh,
Dude,
my God.
yeah, there's just a ton of them, man. I watch them over and over again, too, man.
Why is there not a podcast where people just do Norm Macdonald jokes?
Because I think he's done them.
Yeah, I know, but like honorary
you
tribute Norm Macdonald podcast.
You can see it on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we actually do have to wrap it up. We do short sets here because
Sets?
we just did a kind of an improv set where we're just bullshitting.
Oh.
And we got to keep it short because we got
This was really on?
Yeah, they're both on. We got two cameras.
Wow.
Yeah, we're getting fancy,
I would have
man.
tried.
We are getting fancy. Anyway, so that we can upload it, and people that might want to go to the show tonight, we'll see who's going to be there.
Definitely come see us tell jokes.
Yeah. Come see these guys tonight, man, at Jokers. Yeah. That's it. Unless you got something else to say.
No, it's good.
All right,
I'm
good?
doing all Norm Macdonald material tonight.
Yeah. Good night, everybody. All right, we're done.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
short and
guys.
sweet.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Let me know. Huh? And we're back. So we forgot to do some more plugs. Tell us about your special. Tell us about your special and what else you.
I have a dry bar special that you could check out. Plus, you could see my award-winning podcast, Character Debates, where I make comedians debating character.
Okay, and where can you find that?
On every app. Plus, go to my Instagram, Michael Harrison Comedian. Go to my podcast, Instagram, Character Debates Podcast.
Michael Harrison. He said that a little fast. It's Michael Harrison.
Yeah, and then on top of that, Michael Harrison, as it's written right here.
No, it won't be. Yeah, it won't be.
Really?
No, we're not that. We don't do that. We're not that fancy.
Oh, okay.
Well.
Oh, jeez.
You can? Okay. All right. So he can. All
right.
right.
There we go. So as you can see, Michael Harrison Comedian, or at Michael Harrison Comedian on Instagram, as well as at Character Debates Podcast. And plus, you can find my podcast on all apps, Spotify and Apple, and all that jazz.
So that was my bad, not doing.
So if there's no letters there when I do this, it just looks like I'm pointing at my genitals.
Yeah, well,
so I better not make me look dumb. Better not make me look dumb over there.
He'll put a caption that says he's pointing at his genitals.
Yeah.
So
you can find all these things right down there. Just
so. Yeah, that was my bad, man. I say I'm a bad host. I should have done that. I should have done that, within what we were doing before, so we didn't have to stop and start. How about you? Do you have anything?
I do. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, FitzyBJJ. Second J, very important. FitzyBJ has more followers, but we do different things.
Sweet. And please, if you want to, subscribe and like this YouTube channel, Comedy Road. And what's that? What? That Sky back there. Yeah. You want to show yourself on camera? No? All right. Sky's he's our technician. This is the first time we have an actual live technician.
Yeah, you almost forgot to bring him up. How long have you been doing this?
Huh?
How long have you been doing this podcast?
I've been doing it for probably about 6 months.
Wow, you're still forgetting?
Well, no, I haven't done it in a couple of months. I took a couple
okay.
of months off. This is the first
Sweet.
time back.
Gotcha.
So,
I
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Just to
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
the cobwebs off.
Yeah, exactly.
And the rust.
And
The podcast rust.
the podcast, and also the first time having a technician and 2 cameras. Used to do it with just 1 camera. But anyway, so it's Comedy Road, Sky. All right, now we're done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
See ya.
See you at the club.